Hello, Dr. Vaishali.
Hello.
I'm Saraswati Raman here from Sarah's Universe. We do meditations on a regular basis on chakra activation, energizing the chakra, the subtle energy system, facing the various challenges, blockages that come on the way due in our day-to-day life, and how to balance it through energy healing. So today we have with us Dr. Vaishali, who has brought out a new book, Miss Midlife Marvels, which is scheduled to be released on Amazon on October 30th. Dr. Vaishali, I extend to you a very hearty warm welcome to this session with Sarah's Universe. And we hope to learn a lot about your book, about what you would like to share about the book with the audience as well as to the readers of the book. So,
Thank
Dr.
you so much.
Vaishali, you say that this book is a self help book to transform midlife depression in a holistic way. So, what is it that inspired you to write this book?
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And
Welcome.
what inspired me in my clinical practice of 24, 25 years, what I have seen is rather not seen, studied also, कि when the patient comes with a physical problem, most of the time I've seen that okay, there is some underlying psychological problem, emotional problem, something of that sort. Unless and until that imbalance is there, the person do not go into physical problems as such. So
Hmm.
I have seen as a pattern that whenever I'm treating the patient, and being a homeopath, I usually have lots of chronic cases to be dealt with. And
Hmm.
it's like, people, when they do not get a satisfied treatment with the modern medicine, then they try to seek alternative methods.
Right.
And so after doing all those steps, they come for alternative medicine as such. So when I started seeing a pattern ki, there is something behind the physical aspect of people suffering, I just
Hmm.
went on digging and finding out what exactly it is. And
Hmm.
then most of the time, almost 90%, I would say, ki people have something behind. And then when that part is not catered, then you start having physical problems. So for example, like
Hmm.
BP or sugar you can
Hmm.
take, or simple acidity for
Yeah.
that matter. Acidity, we think
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, we just take a pandy or we take some medicine and the acidity is gone, but then we keep on
Yeah.
perpetually having it. So I don't see people really studying ki, why am I really suffering from acidity from such a long time. You just think it's a quick
Hmm.
way to fix it, hence you pop up a pill and your acidity is
Hmm.
all right. But then it just keeps on happening
Yeah.
for long periods of time, and it keeps on repeating, you keep on taking tablets. So then when I started going to the root cause of it, I saw ki, okay, acidity is not just a physical problem, there is something behind it. And then studying and getting all this data together, I thought ki, okay, just let me put things together where people find
Yeah.
that mind or emotions are different, and at the physical level you suffer is a different thing. So I've tried to put or take these two things together and sync it, so that you can find a thread where certain things like the emotions or your intrinsic personality matches with your physical symptoms. So that is
Right.
how I came with the book.
Friends, Dr. Vaishali began as an homeopathic doctor. She has an MD in alternative medicines. She has a string of qualifications, including that of yoga. And she has been doing a lot of other therapies as well, such as even mud baths and detoxification and so many other things. So it is just like her to come out with such a book of holistic treatment. So so we understand that you tackle the various physical symptoms in various ways. So doctor, what is the overall theme of the book? Tell us briefly about the essence of the book.
All right. So basically, my book caters, the title itself suggests that it's midlife marvels. Okay. So just I
Yeah.
was talking to one of my colleague, and he said, "Wow, I never thought in this manner. We generally think it as midlife blues, but you came with a positive side
Yes.
of midlife marvels." So then it struck me, wow, okay, so this is also something different. So midlife, meaning I'm trying to cater towards the, the midlife per se, but now not exactly that everyone comes under the umbrella of midlife as per the age. Almost all are suffering. Take it kids, take it children, take it adult people, old age. There's nothing as age which is remaining nowadays. So anyone are falling sick or getting problems from different ages and different genders and all that sort. But yes, I'm talking about depression here or mental illnesses which are catered. So the subtitle says it all. It's a
Mhm.
self-help book for
Yeah.
the midlife people to
Mm.
transform and transmute themselves and come out from this depression in the
Mm.
most holistic manner. So
Yeah.
when I say holistic, meaning there are all the alternative therapies which I have catered to and put them all together and compiled in a book.
Yeah, Doctor, in fact, in the contemporary times, in the recent 6 months of the pandemic, the COVID-19 has got us all really depressed. And a lot of us confined within the four walls of a room with no other face even to see apart from your family members or even interaction. And we have had a time to look into several of the diseases within ourselves. So, how relevant is this book in overcoming or facing these issues that people are being challenged today?
Actually, I would give a big thanks to COVID because COVID has made me pen down all of this. Though in my practice, I was seeing all this, I was doing this kind of practice since quite some time now. But then, putting it for to people is the idea which the seed I would say which I got in the COVID time.
Hmm.
So why? Because during the COVID time, yes, there was a flare of cases of the COVID and the symptoms as well. But then what happened is more than the real disease, the fear, the phobia of corona, or I would say the OCD which comes along with that package to have that cleanliness and all that. Oh my
Hmm.
God, everyone was literally freaked out, and I think till date people are still. Then the
Yes.
news coming in, every time you're reading newspaper, though you want to, I keep on telling people avoid news, don't watch, but they say like no doctor, but for a minute I feel like watching. Okay, what's the rate going on? So that inquisitiveness, are we on on the better side? Are we really going to trail off from this? All kinds of fears which happen are really just sprouting up in this COVID times. So not
Yeah.
that these were not there before, they
Hmm.
were there, but I think basically they must be on the subconscious mind or due to some other reasons. But COVID has really bottom and just the volcano up in or surge of all these emotions on the top of the common man. So when I started seeing a lot of these kind of cases, then I thought, okay, now whom am I supposed to tell people? The people are like the patients which come to me, and I cater to them. But there are so many who do not know exactly what to do, and these are very simple things which if you take care, you will not go into that abyss or the dark clouds where you start stressing out or you start feeling lonely, going into depression. Nowadays depression is also a very loosely used term.
Yes.
Anyone not feeling good feels okay, I'm depressed, I'm feeling low. So this has become very common in a day-to-day word which is
Hmm.
used. So I feel ki, okay, because everyone or most of the people sometimes in their life go through this, why
Yeah.
not cater to the masses? So otherwise also being a very a social person in terms of doing social work and all that stuff, I try to think in a larger perspective, how can I reach or benefit to more people? So
Yeah.
confined to my clinic, I have my number of patients coming to me. So I thought, okay, I need to go to the masses, and hence I've made my mission as putting this book to people where it can reach to more or as many as possible, and then they can take care of themselves.
Yeah, as you rightly said, that this COVID pandemic has really amplified the all our
Exactly.
fears and phobias and made it beyond proportions. And really, it has gone become a syndrome kind of a thing. So, what is this? How is this book going to tackle this situation? And what makes this book different from the other kind of self-help books that are available in the market?
All right. So this book actually, uh, caters to the physical problems as well, and also to the psychological problems. Now, what does it mean? When you have some symptoms of physical nature, so if you're feeling low, you have insomnia and all that, you do not need to take a pill. These are the physical symptoms which you need to cater to. But in the holistic approach, you need to go behind and tackle the real root cause. So in case you have not slept for a long period of time, a simple reason like not having enough salt in the diet can cause you a low feeling, or calcium levels if are low might tend to make you groggy and not feel like doing anything, just being in bed, no aim in life or something like that, feeling that low. So there are very simple things. If you cater to them, all these psychological or emotional problems will remain at bay. So what I have tried to do is I have put some physical techniques which one can really physically do. Plus, those who do not have any physical symptoms and they are not able to diagnose their problem, but still they know that something's wrong with me. I've tried to put some, mental techniques in which, you can do meditation, you can do a self-healing and something of these kinds. So I basically call as the mental spa and the physical spa. Under these headings, I've mentioned these things. So I think that makes it different, because just having the knowledge of many things which we do, and nowadays because there's so much of surge of knowledge everywhere, you just open anything and it's a Pandora of knowledge everywhere. But how much do you really take in? And after taking in also, how much really do you put into practice? So that is why I've penned down very simple, very small techniques where you can, just read it and use it. And not necessary you have to go through a proper procedure. You just take the book, open it, whichever chapter you see, if you feel it resonates with you, just use it for in that moment of time and you will see the result. So I think that makes it more practical.
What is a key takeaway, or what is the for the reader, one thing which you would find it very useful, which is
Okay,
there in the
so
book?
yeah. So what I have done is, I have given almost 24 therapies in the book. Okay. And the last chapter is about a ritual recipe. So I think human psyche is about, you need to most of the time give something on the table. Basically, those who are not emotionally, stable in that moment of time, even if you give a lot of knowledge, lot of gyan, you keep on giving them, they're not able to take in, okay, or the action does not happen. I've seen in my patients, I try to give them so many things, so many tips, but then did you find the change? No, I didn't do. So I've tried to make a checklist, because then when you put everything properly, and then you very simply you take it step by step, I think the mind also doesn't get burdened, and the person also doesn't feel okay, I need to do so many things, okay, I'll just keep it aside. Because laziness or not feeling like doing anything is one of the symptom of getting emotionally not good or imbalance. I wouldn't say imbalance, but if you're agitated, if you're angry, even if someone gives a very good advice, you'll say, you just keep it to yourself, you do not understand what I'm going through, so right now do not say anything to me. So most of them at that particular moment will just shut themselves, okay, so they're not ready to take in anything. So I feel this is a good chapter where all the things which I've mentioned in the book per se, I've put it in a checklist form, where right from waking up in the morning, getting out of the bed, you start with certain things, certain rituals, and then the way you go through the day, you can just mention, okay, now I've done this, like a checklist, you tick mark, okay, I did this. So it feels like okay, it's an accomplishment, I did this. Even if you have not been able to do the 10, even if you do 3, at least you get that feeling of, okay, I've done something. Otherwise, if it is just in the mind, the person is so confused, he doesn't know really where I'm going, am I doing something, is it really helping? So I felt, okay, let me put it in a very strategic manner and cater it towards people. Because if sometimes you're trying to do it step by step, it really helps. I've seen those kinds of results.
So
So
it's
that's
just
how
like
I
a
feel.
general to-do list which we have, and this is more generally applicable to all, which can be which we can
Exactly.
follow and feel a sense of having done this thing today. So
Exactly.
you have a sense of accomplishment and success.
Exactly.
Yeah. Doctor, you are a yoga teacher also. So have you included a bit of yoga into the book also? Because yoga has become so popular all over the world now, and it is considered, even an international yoga day has been declared. So have you incorporated a little bit of yoga also into it?
Yeah, yeah, sure. All the holistic approach. So, actually, what is my book's key takeaway is whatever I have used with my patients and in my clinic, all the testimonials, everything is authentic, which I have used. So there
Hmm.
might be many other approaches, but these 23, 24 approaches which I apply and I utilize and I have seen the results, I have penned them in my book. So to
Hmm.
name a few, yes, yoga is one of the thing. Pranayam is there, mudras are there, acupressure points are there,
Hmm.
ikigai is there, then EFT is there, sun gazing is there. So different varied Pandora, you open a Pandora box and you get so many things. It is that sort which I've put, because I realized that one thing doesn't work for everyone. So
Yeah.
everyone has a different personality. So that personality should resonate with that therapy, and
Yeah.
hence I've tried to put quite some therapies into it, so that when you read the book, you open the book, okay, this doesn't suit me, I'm not this kind of a person, okay, you go to the next one. Okay, meditation suits me, I will not exercise, or I will not do a diet. Some people who want to do strict diets and they'll say, no, I cannot sit for meditation for 5 minutes, that's not my cup of tea. So there are different personalities and different types of energies which people resonate with. So I feel the way they vibrate accordingly, whatever suits them, they can cater to that chapter and use them and find the results.
So each one will have something to take away from the book.
Yeah,
So
sure.
because it's based on a very experiential kind of effort it is.
Exactly.
Doctor, is there any particular chapter or any passage that you would like to the readers to focus on, or which you want to highlight?
All right. Actually, people would love to use the therapies, but personally, this is my personal opinion. I feel ki, like a tree, the tree has roots and it has branches and it has fruits.
Yes.
So the fruit, whatever you eat, the quality of the food depends. Fruit depends on the roots or the seed which is put in the ground. Correct. So what happens is, to what fruit you get,
Hmm.
the same replica you see what your life is. All right, so I
Okay.
want people to understand that,
Hmm.
pain in the hand doesn't mean the hand is only a hand. It is a part of you and yourself, your soul, your physical body, and everything.
Hmm.
So that perspective, people have lost it. That is, I wouldn't use the word lost it, but they're not in touch with it, that aspect of the person per se. We are only getting very materialized and running
Hmm.
after, I don't know, a rat race or whatever it is, but we are more materialized. We feel ki, okay, having a car, having an iPhone is giving me happiness, but
Hmm.
till you have for a day or two, for 5 days, for a month, you would feel, wow, I have this. But then after that, that happiness is gone. So are we really looking to happiness, or I feel people have not understood the word satisfaction. So
Hmm.
actually we need to understand the satisfaction in our lives is very very important. And thanks to COVID, I think, because the time which we are at home and we are working from home, people have got certain time, they've understood what is really the need for ourselves. Do we really need so many things? Are we really what we are looking for? The shopping what we do, the extra amount that we really utilize, is it really necessary? So we need to introspect, go to our roots and find out what exactly I am. Just because my neighbor is having this, do I really need
Hmm.
that? Okay, so that is
Yeah.
why I feel ki, okay, the aspect of mind and body really needs to be understood, and there
Hmm.
are lots of things to it. So I have catered in one chapter, how do we perceive our mind and body. So anything
Hmm.
first starts with the energy. If you're not tackling at those problems, it comes to the mind as thoughts. And if you're
Yes.
not catering to our thoughts, if you're not aware ki what's
Hmm.
really happening to me,
Hmm.
then it comes at the physical level. But a person, I'm sorry to say, but we, when there's something physical, then we start catering towards that problems, and then we start finding solution, and we want to fix it also fast because we are running in that rat race. So we do not have
Yes.
time for our physical body. Though if we
Yes.
see back, really whatever we are getting now, are we really making our family happy or not? I'm not sure. Everyone should ask a question to themselves. Am I doing all this for my family and myself?
Hmm.
But am I really utilizing? I've seen people having big, big houses and all the interiors done, but how much time are we spending at our homes in that luxurious apartment?
Yes.
But we are
It
trying
took
to,
a
get things
pandemic
input.
to make us confined to that house.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So I want people to understand ki, okay, it's like, for example, fever doesn't just come suddenly. You start feeling uneasy, you want to rest, you do not want to go to office, you do not want to work for that day, you feel ki, okay, I'll just lie down. If you are not aware of these kind of derangements happening at that energy level,
Hmm.
then, and you do not take rest, then physically you'll see the fever. But in that alternate state where you just feel uneasy, if you cater to that,
Hmm.
then you'll automatically feel better without the fever really flaring up and you need to take any tablets. Because we are natural human beings, we are social human beings. So if we have utilize our five senses and we really take care of them by doing things properly, I don't think so we need to run into that rat race. But how much have we really understood? So I feel that chapter caters to that, the thought process, how it really goes, and then the physical symptoms come. If you cater to that part, how you can remain healthy. And mind you, now the COVID has also taught you how you have to remain physically fit by keeping our immunity strong.
Yes.
So there are natural ways where you can boost your immunity, and if you have a good and strong immunity, you will always have a healthy and good life. I do not mean you'll never become old. You will become, because that is a natural process of life, but you will become old in a healthy manner.
Yes.
So that is what one needs to see really.
So competition is not really the key. It may help to
It may,
outperform yourself, to better yourself, but ultimately balance is the key
exactly,
for a long and healthy and more peaceful life.
true.
So, Doctor, right now, this book will be coming shortly on October 30th. It will be available on Amazon as an ebook and later on as an hard copy as well. Doctor, do you have any other projects that's going on for you right now?
All right, being
Any other
into
work that you're doing?
yeah, being into social work for quite a long time, I feel my mission is to cater to the masses. So my book is one of the project where I plan to take it forward so that the commonest man benefits from this, so that you do not really need to run to a doctor every now and then. Plus, we have under the umbrella of DVHS, that is Dr. Vaishali's Health Solutions, we
Hmm.
cater a lot of social service projects like, Food for Hungry. We go to NGOs and help them. So,
Hmm.
especially I deal with the mental illnesses. So, I work with NGOs where, people are mentally challenged and all those kind of. So,
Hmm.
in this manner, plus, yes, I do workshops, meditations.
Hmm.
Then we do free healing camps, and most of these things again, to reach to the masses.
Right.
So that's a different kind of things that I keep on doing most of the times. Every month we have certain project. Uh, some things I'm again connected to many ashrams and all. So we go there and we do. I have a group which we get along and really do things. So anyone interested in helping also could help us.
Doctor, all these things that you have mentioned definitely brings the next question to my mind. How do I reach out to you? Where do I find you? How can I easily contact you? Can you please tell us?
All right. So I have my website where you can, you find everything over there.
Yeah,
The website is www dot
yeah,
Dr. Dr.
yeah.
Vaishali, Vaishalli. So my Vaishali spelling is with a double Li .com.
Dot
All
com.
right. And in
Yeah.
case, in any ways you want to personally connect with me, you can take my number
Yeah.
9890
Yeah.
33
Yeah.
0002.
Right. So it's 98903 3002. And the website is www.drvaishallili.com, drvaishali.com.
Yes, yes. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram. Those are all social media. But these two things, yes, I can personally guide, or if anyone needs anything, I can definitely help.
Great. Thank you so much, Doctor, for having taken out so much of your time and not only explained some of the aspects of the book, but also given so many tips in the course of this conversation. It is indeed delightful talking to you. Thank you very much. And
Same here.
we wish you all the best for the success of the book and also in all your future endeavors, and hope to connect with you soon.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and the dials. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Doctor.